What's different about this picture? Not the field, which is just like hundreds of others in the southwestern United States. Not the plane. You've seen a Curtiss P-40 before. But there is something unique in the picture. It's the pilot. He could be Dick Brown from Sioux City or Frank Jones from Springfield. But he's not. He's Li Yan from Chongqing, China.
现在我们已经接受了近代的空军教育和配备了世界上优良的飞机。当我们在
This man is a Chinese air cadet, one of hundreds over here to take a postgraduate course in aviation, combat aviation. First class, English. Tough? Just as tough as it would be for any of us to learn Chinese. But these fellows take it in their stride.
And blow as you see me do, everybody. I have written a sentence here using the letter P wherever it was possible. So I'm going to have you say for me, after listening to me, say this sentence with me. The pilot will presently place the plane properly. All together. The pilot will presently place the plane properly.
And every day these GIs from Shanghai, Nanking, and Hankow bone up on our finest, most modern equipment. You won't find a gold brick in this crowd because they come from a country which held off the Japs for 6 years with rusty rifles, obsolete planes, and plenty of guts. But now they're getting the best. Now equipment like the Norden bomb sight is an everyday experience to these men. And believe me, every cadet who looks through that eyepiece sees Tokyo below. Like that. Yes, it's a little different for these fellows. They come overseas to train and go home to fight. Hiya, Shang. Hello, Lynn. You can't wear out these guys. They fly the clock around, piling up hours, experience, and skill. Their training wasn't in Tennessee with red and blue armies. They trained like all the cadets on the burning fields of China, and the Blue Army was the deadly, efficient Jap war machine. You can't stop these boys. They know the importance of a crack Air Force, and they didn't learn it from headlines or newsreels. Sure, they're hot on the end of a gun. Why not? They grew up with their forefingers curled around a trigger waiting for a Jap to cross their sights. As they soar over our land, they remember the Jap ships that zoomed down at them, strafing their mothers and fathers and brothers. And they remember the whistling of bombs and the sight of their homes and towns in flames. So they fly from sunup to sundown, ceaselessly, tirelessly learning, blasting away at the targets, waiting for the day when they can return to China and with the force of the United Nations behind them, hurl themselves against the Japs. These are angry men, but they're free men, and they sing of the new world they're making. But in the few hours off, their thoughts, like all soldiers, turn to home, to their family, if they're alive, and to their commander-in-chief, Generalissimo Chiang Kai-shek. Finally, it's graduation day. Proud? You bet. But more than that. Take a look at them. There are no smiles on the faces of these men who are going home with a purpose. The wings of the United States Army Air Force to the Air Force of China. That tells the story. And soon these wings will be flashing angrily across the skies of the Far East. Flyers and fighters, every one of them, going back to take up the fight. Their fight and our fight. Start diving for those foxhole soldiers of Japan. Start building those bomb shelters, citizens of Tokyo and Yokohama. These guys have a message for you you'll never forget. So long, fellas. Give him hell.